This is Alexander. Welcome to my basement. I'm freezing like usual. But we're here because it is season 4 of 1883, where I think we're finally have left our leaving. We're on the border of Texas and the road is tough and people are dying and Captain Shay, his authorities being questioned. It's chaos and mayhem. Chaos and mayhem. That's pretty much about it. So I'm excited to jump right back into it, and I'm so glad that you are here with me for this adventure. So let us get cozy and comfy. Yay! I hope you have your favorite beverage. Also, you're going to remember, full episode watch along is available on Patreon, where you sync up your copy with me, and we sit and we drink, and we go together. Okay, y'all. Let's just get right to it. Okay, little prairie girl, what dangers are you going to find today?
This place seems confused by the rules of night and day, refusing to cool when the sun fades.
Seems like Las Vegas, where it's 102 at midnight in the summer. Are you supposed to touch those?
With thorns and horns and fangs.
And poison-tipped things?
I looked at this place and knew, for me, that war was over. I know what I am now. I'm a cowboy.
For a family who seems to be Montana, we're Montana people. We are cow people of Montana. Elsa's got quite the affinity for all of the Western United States.
It seems the farther we get from civilization, the more of its rules we leave behind.
She's gonna wear pants now. She's widowed. She's got boys to take care of. She's getting shit done.
Alina, porobeste kuya.
She the one at the beginning of season episode 1.
What do you call those?
Bent.
In his language.
Bent alone. Let's talk trade.
What do you want?
What do you have?
What do you need?
We need everything.
Oh, a charm. I thought she was giving her the whole bracelet.
What good is gold to me out here?
If everything's what you need, gold can buy.
I just walk over to store then.
There's stores in Abilene.
Wait, they're still in Texas.
My father made jewelry of his money to hide it. He hid some on me.
Well, that's a way to carry all the money instead of coins and dollar bills on you.
Should fit you too small for him, but you have skinny hips. When you have baby, its head come out looking like eggplant.
What's eggplant?
Now, is your mama and papa gonna allow you to wear the pants? That's the question.
Can you do that to my dress? What's the matter? Never seen a woman in pants before.
No, I think you're the first.
It's just pants. And she trimmed her sleeves. She did trim her sleeves.
Hey, what time does it mean? Now. You want me to come?
What type of meeting? We're crossing a river? Which river? That looks deep. That looks too deep.
River looked pretty deep to me.
It's high.
I didn't see a decent place to cross here.
It's a spot the wild cattle use. Ground pretty rocky.
How deep?
It's a swim.
Your people know how to swim?
It's illegal where we are from.
Illegal!
They whip the bodies of the drowned before they're buried. For getting in a river in the first place.
Then you drown. You're just drown.
We run the cattle over first. They're gonna make soup out of the bank.
Oh, that is an idea.
Can you help us ferry folks across?
I can do that.
Can you?
We'll cross in the morning.
Wait till it warms up. Animals will be more ready to get in the river then.
That's rain over there. Rain over there is higher river here.
It's high already.
Shay can't get he can't get himself come across.
Captain.
See how they're gonna make it.
Got some biscuits in my teepee.
How's the biscuits?
Does it matter? Does it matter?
This talking back is getting contagious.
You need to have a word with that farmer. A word that sticks.
Has not worked so
Let
far.
me do it. I'll make sure it sticks.
Will you, Thomas?
By the time we get to the territories, we're gonna need all the fight he's got in him.
I find myself drifting closer and closer like
They
you
whip the bodies
all
because it's illegal to swim.
are so screwed.
You got to do everything.
Obviously, that's why they're
Except for
there.
Texas.
That's why they're there.
Oregon. What was it like?
It's worth the risk if that's what you're asking.
It's green and hilly.
Once we cross the Brazos,
No turning back.
these people, they've never been allowed to think for themselves. Now they can hardly think at all. The fact that they ain't headed for Galveston, begging their way onto a boat for home, shocks me.
That tells you how bad it was at home.
Don't know why them folks want to go home.
You haven't figured it out yet.
Home sound like hell.
Most terrifying thing on this planet is the unknown.
That's because you ain't never been whipped, Captain. Let someone put a whip to your back and tell me the unknown is what scares you.
That looks a wee bit better than the crane or the drone shot they had earlier. Not as deep. Now.
Hey, we'll have to break camp and cross the river tonight.
He is going at night.
You think crossing alone at night is safer?
These folks gonna need help. We can't help if we're one of them.
And they think that's going to be quiet, that no one will hear them. There's no other sound. And that wagon's going to be loud.
So,
I love how they're being lit. The moon is not that bright. Oh, he made his move. Papa's coming.
I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have.
do it again.
He's so dying, isn't he? He's gonna die terribly. So bad. Oh, we knew it.
You gonna shoot me?
Think about it.
You mad?
You like him?
I do.
Why would I be mad? I can't treat you like an adult when it suits me and a child when I'm worried. Your mother, it's gonna be a different story.
You gonna tell her?
Hell no, I ain't gonna tell her.
You are?
You gonna tell her.
You ain't gonna shoot me.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
He said I could shoot you.
Acting up is my only skill.
No, it ain't. Do it again.
Not yet, maybe. Although it should be so dark that her father can't see squat in front of him. Oh no, who's getting eaten? Somebody's getting eaten.
Don't go wasting your supplies on me, man.
I would have no supplies if it weren't for you.
Is she the only Romani family on this whole wagon train? I hope she has others.
What are you doing?
Watching?
Don't do that.
Why not?
It's creepy. creepy no matter where or when you are.
Man, the black man ain't gonna solve your problems, man. It's gonna create a whole bunch of new ones.
Government can tell me who to love.
Damn right, government can tell you who to love.
Then we go somewhere they can't.
Oh, she is developing feelings for him, for reals? So we finally meet Joseph's wife.
What the hell was that?
Something way too close to the wagons.
Oh goodness, not like this.
Kind of. Except you got mountain lions. Cougar is kind of felines instead of dogs.
Oregon is paradise.
I hope so.
She's not making it either. I just feel doom and gloom to my bones with this whole wagon train.
And then we make a family.
Then we have a family. Start making it tonight.
You do not want to be pregnant on this wagon train, pumpkin. Mm-mm. Now, how are they gonna ferry people back and forth across this river if all their stuff's already on the other side? James.
Alex, Dave.
Kind of want to see James get knocked off of his little high horse. Like, is he an intelligent man? Sure. But he's acting like a know-it-all. It's gonna get people killed. And I don't want people to die.
There ain't nothing on this wagon we're dying for. It goes under, you get clear of these horses, let all this mess go downriver.
And his kid's not as tall as him on that horse in the river.
I'm fine.
I love you.
Why'd you say that?
Just want you to know it.
Now I'm nervous.
Maybe not quite so fast. This is when the wagon tips sideways. Breaks apart.
Whoa, that was fun. Did you have fun, Mama?
Yeah. Real hoot, son. Close your eyes, son.
I'm gonna puke now.
This is harder than you said it'd be.
I told you it was gonna take everything we had and then some.
You should have explained what everything meant.
And now what, James? And now what? You're leaving everybody behind? Oh, who's having thoughts about the past? Captain. Oh, Captain, he was on the Union side. Oh, jeez. You just mow them down. They all just get mowed down. This style of fighting.
No! That's why I don't like to sleep. I ain't never seen it from you. You sleep like a goddamn baby.
The way I grew up, things I seen, shit.
This is the whipping story all over again. Such an interesting way of telling the story of white guy with his own demons and fears, and black man with his own demons and fears. She already has camp set up. Now again, how are they going to ferry people? They're already there.
Guess I'll bring them. We'll be waiting.
Will you?
I said I'll help. I'll help.
How?
But nothing washes the world away like the lips of another.
She's so young.
When you think about it, kissing makes no sense at all.
But it's the best. Not the best. It's pretty damn good. How many are we losing? How many are being claimed by the river today?
We need to lighten these wagons. If it ain't absolutely necessary, it doesn't make the trip.
Can't come back across for it?
Can we come back for the things we leave?
How are we gonna do that? If it's too heavy, here's where it stays. Let's go.
How do we make our lives with nothing?
Well, some you kind of had a plan for, Pumpkin. It's your life or a bureau. What is that? Oh, their stove. They brought a whole stove?
I said if it is not absolutely necessary, it does not make the trip.
It is necessary. He's a musician.
No, he's not a musician. And you're not a carpenter. And he's not a fucking blacksmith. You are pioneers. And that's all you are until you get there. You have no home, no job, no farm. You have the journey. That's it.
And that's a piano. It's not gonna make this journey anyway. It's gonna be so out of tune and broken and warped and...
Это необходимые вещи. Ты что,
Then you should have stayed in Fort Worth?
These are his choices. He unloads his wagon. He goes back to Fort Worth, or I burn his wagon to the ground. Tell him.
That's a little excessive. After all they've seen on the trail so far, they saw a guy get flung just going along the little bitty streams. They haven't yet caught a clue. Is it me, or are they being written less intelligently than I think travelers would have been? Imagine you're trekking along and you come across this field with furniture. I'm surprised. Oh, see, that's the thing. I wish they had come along to a field and seen other people have left stuff behind. And then Shay could have been said, see, this is, because I don't think they're the first ones, obviously, to make this trek. He could have gone, look, this is what we mean. You're walking around without shirts. What makes you think you can take all this furniture with you? Jeez. And he didn't check their wagons before they left Fort Worth. What?
We crossed that?
What did you think they've been saying? That's one. Oh, that's what he meant by ferrying them. They're gonna hold a rope. They're gonna hold a rope. And that is the shallowest part of the river. Okay, they've taken baths before, right? They've taken a bath. They have been in a tub. It's a little colder, well, maybe not even colder. A little swifter than a tub. Just think, it's like I'm in a really long bathtub. You gotta keep track. You've gotta keep track of them. there? How did they? Now we gotta get the wagons across.
Don't let them reach your horse. They'll drag you off.
Why would they drag me off?
They're
'Cause when
panicked.
people panic, that's what they do.
If you come out of the saddle, that dress will drown you.
Oh my God.
Well, this is an interesting POV. He left the piano. That piano was never gonna make that trek at all.
Looks like they came to their senses and lightened up.
The river will do that to you.
Strange to just leave it.
Should have left it in town.
Should have sold it in town.
I swear, folks must think the way west was paved.
You play?
I do.
Well, you can play once more.
That piano is way more tuned than it should be. Oh gosh, who drowned? Who drowned? Who's drowning? Who flipped over? Oh, James, why is your horse freaking out? Going. I was gonna say, swim away, girl, swim away, but she can't swim. And none of the other fellas said, hey, let me help you drive your wagon across. Jono! There goes Margaret. We know she has to survive because I know they have more kids, unless he has more kids with another wife. And they can't hear the shrieking from the river from where they're at. I would think you could. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you just let her drown because to save you, like. And all she had to do was stand. All she had to do was stand. I have a thought. Maybe I'll remember it later. Am I looking angry?
Don't know any happy ones?
God, now how many cows are they going to lose? Or will the cows be a little bit more instinctual about how to get themselves over the river? How many wagons did we lose?
I had abandoned every memory of Tennessee, as though I was born on this journey. Somehow I felt immune to the dangers of this place, as if the land and I had struck a deal.
3.
I loved everything about it. No matter how much we love it, the land will never love us back.
Get off the horse. Hug your mother for half a second. Furnace. Maybe this time y'all can hear me. At one point in time, my microphone fell down my shirt. You might have just heard this for a while. I don't know. Okay, so the thought I had, Elsa, punkin' darling girl. Okay, it appeared as if, as she was playing her music, she was either remembering the life she had in Tennessee, longing for the life she had in Tennessee, mourning it, what she has, what she doesn't have. And it brought her to tears, and I'm not 100% sure why. Because we just had, for at least 2 episodes, this one and the one before, if not half of the one before, where we just get her saying over and over about how much this journey, she was made for this journey. She's part of this land. This is what she was meant to be. She's a cowboy. This is glorious. And now all of a sudden she's sad and mournful. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. However, we are juxtaposing that with these people who, I'll get to these people in a second, who are dying, literally dying, panicking, feared for their lives. And she's just here being melancholy about what she had, could have, should have. It struck an odd balance. I'm like, little girl, your priorities are fucked up. Do you not hear? They had to have heard. They weren't that far away from the crossing. How could they have not heard all of these people screaming and shouting and wagons rattling and horses shrieking? Even over her piano playing. They had to have heard that and not gone, well, we could be worse off right now. So it just struck a really odd tone. It made me do the squinty eyes. As also, I'm finding it odd that the passengers are immigrant passengers. I don't know if they're all German, so I don't know if I want to call them the Germans. I'm going to generalize. The German passengers have been written so incompetently and almost as if they're proud of their incompetence and that fact that they don't have any common sense. And so far along on this journey, it appears as if no one has caught a clue. Because Joseph is the closest, but even you're like, dude, what part of this journey so far made you think it was easy and it was going to get easier when you've been told by those who've done it over and over and over again, this is what needs to be done. And you all think you know better, James. You all think you know better. And there's going to come a point for me, if you've seen my other videos in the past, if you're part of the romance book world especially, we have a phrase, TSTL, too stupid to live. Where you have a character that should know better, gets warned repeatedly, and keeps making the same mistakes over and over. It comes to a point where they're just too stupid to live. And then me personally, I stop caring about what happens to them as a character. And then I get less involved with the story. I kind of back away. And then I stop watching or you stop reading. So I'm hoping that this is the end of the TSTL, that they're gonna start catching a clue, be more proactive in not only themselves and the group surviving this journey, because then I will then shut off. And as a story creator, you don't want people to shut off for something insignificant, but this is becoming more of a problem for me personally. I would be interested to know if some of y'all's have felt that way as well, or if it just kind of washes over you. I really want them to have a win. But they're gonna get attacked. The wagon train's gonna get attacked, but not the whole wagon train gets attacked. Why does it just seem to be part of it? Were we only seen a small picture at the opening of the series? Out of context? Was it a dream? So we know more badness is to come. I need them to get a win. I need them to be successful at something. Okay. Is this part of the Yellowstone world? Yes. Is Yellowstone subtle? Not at all. Was I expecting this to be subtle or have a little bit more nuance to it? I guess I was. I don't know why. I should have been prepared to be hit in the head with just trauma. Because this is Oregon Trail cranked up to bajillion. I guess I should have known better. Is that what you're going to say? You should have known better, Anna. No, I didn't. But we've got lots more journey. We're halfway through. We're about halfway through, just about there. Got lots more story to tell. I want you there with me, please. And thank you. Give me hugs. I will give you your hugs. And then I want you to take care of yourselves. It's the holiday season, so please stretch your bodies, stay hydrated, take a second, 5 seconds each day just to breathe. And then you're gonna come back and watch the next video in the queue. So thanks again, y'all, and until next time.